everyone. Welcome back to WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. And this is AJ with the Plexi Film Show. And I am going to be talking about Call of Duty Ghosts. And if you guys do not know, Call of Duty Ghosts is, let me pull up my notes and let me see if I can even see. Because if you guys don't know, Call of Duty Ghosts with the mask, that's why I sound so muffled. Probably the way I sound like right now. I have a couple guests on today. All right. To my left. Go ahead.
I'm Zach.
Okay.
I'm Fope. I'm James.
I'm Kane.
Right. Wait 1 second. Go ahead.
Who?
You.
I'm Kane.
There you go. And yeah, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Ghosts. Sorry about the rough start. I am very blind. I can't even see. I'm going to pull up my phone or my laptop like an iPad.
Man, you can put your glasses on.
I can, technically, here.
That might help you out.
Just a little bit. Oh.
Just a little.
All right. 10 years after a devastating mass event, America's borders and the balance of global power have changed forever. As what's left of the nation's special operation forces, a mysterious group known as Ghosts leads the fight back against a newly emerged technology superior global power. So, for those who's played the game, what is your favorite character?
A ghost.
Which ghost
Which
member?
ghost?
I'm blank.
You're talking from a guy that didn't play the game, right?
Look, I played the game, all right?
You played the
Multiplayer.
first mission and multiplayer. That doesn't count.
We're talking about the campaign, sir.
The guy that shoots the guns.
Which one?
There's multiple.
Give me a name. A specific name, not just ghost.
Let me look at my notes.
All right, James, go ahead. Who's your favorite character?
Go on, Kate. I'm still thinking.
Ooh.
Mine's Rourke.
The villain of the game?
Oh, no. I'd have to say Hash.
Hash?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Just something's always drawn me to his, like, personality.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, he is your brother, so it makes sense.
You look like a grandpa with those glasses and the mask.
I look like what?
A grandpa.
A grandpa? I feel like a grandpa right now. All right, go ahead, James. Who's your favorite character?
See, me personally, I like Riley. But who doesn't love the dog?
That's true.
Yeah.
Who doesn't
I like
the dog?
Riley.
Riley is the bestest boy.
Yes.
He did not deserve that.
I mean, he survived, so
Yeah, but poor boy got wounded more times than not.
that is. I mean, who didn't get injured a lot in this story?
I mean, depending on how you play the game, Logan could have got not hurt at all.
That is true. But you fall a lot, so technically you get hurt, and you get. Why?
That's beside the point.
That's top secret.
All right, my favorite character would have to be Riley and Keegan.
Oh, Keegan was pretty
Yeah.
cool. I like
Keegan was for the longest time, because of the way he was and how skillful he was, I thought he was like the original Ghost. Just because
Yeah.
of how he sounded and how he acted too.
I mean, I like Keegan too.
Yeah.
Well,
You like Keegan?
He sounded like he had a lot more background knowledge than...
The rest of the characters.
I'm being for real about that too.
Okay. So if you guys do not know, we usually take character quizzes throughout the week for the topic we were talking about. And what characters did you guys get? Or character?
I got Rourke.
You got Rourke?
Yeah.
Of course you got
No.
Rourke.
Of course.
You got brainwashed? How do you...
Brainwash.
Look, I just answered all the questions honestly. What am I supposed to do?
Okay, go ahead, James.
I got Hesh.
You got Hesh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Surprising. Okay.
I mean, yes, I thought it was surprising, but I was talking to a friend of mine about it who's not on the radio show today. He's like, no, that makes sense. I'm like, what?
I mean, he's loyal.
Yeah, where's Brad?
Oh, yeah, loyalty.
We need Brad.
All right. What did you get?
Keegan.
Oh,
Ooh.
I could see it. I could see it.
I got Keegan as well.
Yeah, at first I questioned it, and I was like, and then I started thinking about it more. I'm like, I guess that could make sense.
What makes me Keegan, like, you don't really know him personally, but you get to see how skillful and, like, crazy he was. So, I don't know what to say about Keegan, honestly. But, yeah.
Yeah.
How would you guys rate this game? like the campaign, I should say, specifically the campaign.
10 out of 10 if you're talking about all the COD campaigns in general.
What about Ghost specifically? That's what we're here to talk about.
Yeah, that's
Ghost specifically?
Ghost specifically.
Oh, that's a...
If you played the game as you
Yes,
said.
you know what? I did play the game. That was about a few years ago, like entirely. I just don't remember. I just don't remember much.
He didn't play the game.
He did play the game.
I did. I haven't.
What did you play it on?
360.
Hey, AJ.
Best way to play.
AJ, real quick.
Yeah.
You lost the game.
No.
How did you lose the game?
You just lost it.
You just lost the game.
All right.
Okay.
I would give the story a good 7.7 out of 10.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
I'd give it a 9.
A 9?
I love the COD campaign or the Ghost campaign.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
probably
there's
give it an 8 just because like it was really good and I loved it and I would 100% play it a million more times. But there was a lot of stuff that like either didn't line up, like really not realistic at all, and just
I mean that's video games and it's not supposed to be realistic.
Like when Riley jumps through a window and then bursts through a door with 4 guards.
See, that's what made me love it. I love that part.
Oh, me too. You can't get past that. That's just one of the best parts of the game right there. But it's like you said, it's not really realistic.
Not really realistic.
Like it's nice to have like different aspects and ups and downs and realistic, not realistic. But there was like almost too much unrealistic stuff.
Yeah.
So
it's also nice to actually play the game for once.
What? Yeah. The reason why I give it a 7.7, like I really loved the game. It was really fast paced. It kept you engaged. It had a lot of different like combat styles for sure, which threw me off. But like I really enjoyed it. But a few reasons that made me decide a 7.7. One, you're a ghost. Their thing is being stealthy. 99% of the time, they're not stealthy.
They're not very stealthy.
Yeah. And 2, why doesn't Logan talk?
Well, none of the main characters talk.
Like
when you're Captain Thompson up in space on the second mission.
He talks.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Thompson doesn't talk.
But I'm saying specifically just in general, like why doesn't any of the characters you play as talk?
I don't know. I thought that was pretty weird too.
That's a great hypothesis, AJ.
It's an observation, not a hypothesis.
You know what? I'm just so
Mr. Construction.
Hey, I wanted to be a computer guy.
Yeah, but you could.
no.
You never know. But let's see what IGN gives it. What are you guys guessing on what IGN gave this game rating?
I think IGN would have given it like a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I don't know who it is.
Yeah, probably around the 4.
4? Actually, you'd be surprised.
Nothing happened.
IGN gave this game an 8.8 out of 10.
I agree with IGN. Yes.
They've like I was reading the article. They focused a lot on the multiplayer, but like I focused specifically on the campaign. This is one of the quotes they said. Those might lack to familiarity, but the variety of environments keep the campaign fresh, not only in terms of visuals, but in gameplay as well.
Yeah.
And I agree with that one so heartedly. And yeah, they really backlashed on the multiplayer, which is one of the main reasons why people didn't like Ghost, period, which is sad because usually when it comes to Call of Duty, yes, the multiplayer counts, but if it has a campaign, focus on the campaign.
That's the biggest part. That's where you get your story and
That's
everything
why
that's
it's
in the
even
campaign.
in a franchise.
Right.
Yeah.
It's there for the campaign.
That's why when a few games didn't even have campaigns, it made it really sad.
Yeah.
You know what? I think as long as you liked the campaign, I feel like you should play it more often.
Yeah. You forgot what to say halfway through?
No,
Really
not.
Like, even if you don't like the campaign, I think the multiplayer option is still amazing.
I still think it's good. I feel like the only downside, one of the main reasons why people don't like the multiplayer was the maps. They were huge, which I agree.
Yeah.
They are very huge for
They're very odd.
ungodly reasons. But I think they made that mistake of just making the maps too big. But I really enjoyed the guns. I think the guns.
I don't mind the maps. honestly.
The maps were
Like,
pretty, but they were just too big.
I don't think so. I think they're perfect.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. You're the first person I think I've heard say that.
But then again, I also have all the maps pretty much down by heart.
That is true. I'm going to go through a little bit of update on the media in general, so we can discuss about that as well. Let's see here. I wrote it down on my phone specifically. So, did you guys know they finally have a release date for the new Minecraft movie? It is April 4th, and they finally had the last trailer released.
I have only seen the first trailer with Jack Black in it.
Yeah, same here.
So
I could show you guys the trailer during the break.
All right.
They came out with the new release up. They came actually with the release date. Like I said, it was April 4th, and the last trailer was released. We talked a little bit about this earlier at dinner, but Shrek 5. So what do you guys think about that trailer?
Okay, all the characters except for Shrek look great, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever
Like,
gonna watch it.
Why?
My
I don't
thing
want to
is,
pick
like,
on Shrek, but why are his eyes so close?
My thing is, why did they change art styles after all of it?
Right.
That's the
Yeah.
only thing.
The first four, they were pretty much the same.
They were the same.
Right. So why now go and change it?
That's the only thing that doesn't make sense. Another thing that made me really upset is it's about fairy tales. Why are they trying to modernize it?
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, they've always had pop culture references. Yes, cool. But why is the mirror like a phone or like internet? Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
Why does it have
Why
all
does
the
it-
Shrek memes on it?
It just doesn't make sense. It just feels like, I mean, with anything these days, it feels like anything's just to get a cash grab anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about what I was gonna say. Like,
Oh, Shrek has a big name. We're gonna get money either way.
yeah, but bringing new stuff into it, they might see it as like, well, it might cut some
You're trying to
people's
widen
eyes,
out the
but-
audience, but it's not really gonna do that.
But like, then you're going off of what you're known for, so
Yeah.
it's pointless.
Yes, exactly. I mean, one thing that did make sense to me when it came to movies modernizing was Wreck-It Ralph. That made sense. Like the second one, people hated on it, but it made sense.
Yeah.
Because it went from an arcade to, oh crap, arcades are going away.
Yeah.
So that made sense.
Yeah, 100%.
Right.
Like, I don't understand how people
But
got really
they kept the
upset
same type of style with it.
about- Exactly.
You know what
Feels like Ratatouille.
You and Ratatouille.
What?
I love Ratatouille. I'm sorry.
There's only one Ratatouille.
Yeah, it's Ratatouille.
All right. Anywho, if you guys did not know, it's the 20th anniversary for Star Wars Episode 3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think they're coming, bringing back to.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Kane, get off your phone. I heard that
Kane.
in the studio. Get off your.
Disrespectful.
There's a sign that says no phones allowed. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't.
Shush.
Anywho, another
You
movie
shush.
that is coming out is on March 7th. It's called Mickey 17. It has Robert Pattinson in it. And I think that looks like a good movie. I'll have to show you guys a trailer for that as well. I don't know how to describe it, but it looks like a genuinely good movie. Mickey 17.
Yeah.
Mickey 17.
All right. Do you guys have any other comments about these media updates?
No.
Like, do you guys have any other stuff that you would like to bring to the table that has been updated, like in media recently?
Call of Duty Ghost is just kind of spooky.
Not me. Not like I don't know how recent it was. And it's I don't know, it's a popular show on Netflix called You. Like just straight up YOU. You.
Interesting.
Season 5 is coming out soon. I believe it's April 24th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't got anything.
All right. Zach, have any media updates that you would like to bring to the table?
Media updates.
Like movies, TV shows, or games? Any like updates?
Ratatouille's
Oh,
good.
I forgot one. Lost Records came out, which is a game made by the original Life is Strange people. So they came out with tape number 1. They're going to be coming out with tape number 2 right before the summer, I think. It's at some
Gotcha.
point. I have to look at it again, but I forgot to write
Y'all
it down.
should watch Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's old news now.
Little late on that.
A little behind on that one. But anyway, that's all for this segment. We'll be back on at 10:25. It'll give us a 10-minute break.
We don't have Brad to carry us this time.
Brad,
Saying hi
where
to
are
somebody
you?
that I know is listening.
He's in Kentucky.
Hey,
Oh.
I think we're doing pretty good. I think
Yeah.
I wanted to add the media update segment because it just kind of feels like it fits in.
We definitely have a lot to talk about today, though.
Exactly. Yes. I don't have too much, but I have a few little here or there. So yeah.
I have some things to point out.
Heck yeah, I'm excited. All right, this is AJ with the Plexi Film Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll see you guys at 10:25. Enjoy the amazing soundtrack of Call of Duty Ghosts. Enjoy. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. And this is AJ and with the Plexi Film Show. And today we're going to be continuing to talk about Call of Duty Ghosts. And I am with...
Hello, I am Zach.
I'm still Phobe. No, I'm James.
Kane.
And yeah, we're going to be continuing to talk about Call of Duty Ghosts, like I said. And I have a few theories and a few questions to still ask. So, of course, starting off, do you guys know why Logan doesn't talk? Or have any, like, ideas on why he's not able to talk?
I think I looked into this a while ago, but honestly, it's been so long, I have no clue. I think it might be just to conceal his identity more.
Okay.
But that's all I've gotten right now.
James?
See, me personally, I think he's more of just like a follow orders. He's not really asked to talk at all in this series. What?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if that could be heard or not. The mask is kind of...
No, you're good. I told you, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, but he just... like, they talk about this in the Rourke files, which you can find one on every mission. He just follows his brother's footsteps. He doesn't do his own thing. He just does what he's told. He follows orders.
Yeah. Zach, you have any ideas?
Not that I'm aware of.
Not that you're aware of?
No.
I couldn't find anything. I tried even looking it up. I think it was just the creator's choice. I don't think there was really a story reason why, other than he's a silent protagonist, which makes sense because it shows more like that he's serious, he genuinely cares, and he doesn't have to speak to show that. So going on with that, I have that Ghost is in Modern Warfare, like not the new one, but the originals.
Like Simon Riley Ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you watch all like the credits, you're treated with an epilogue mission on a plane in the Mile High Club. This mission takes place after Modern Warfare and before MW2, but one of the voices sound like a lot like Gaz and is the voice actor of Craig Fairbase, which is the actor who portrays both Gaz and Ghost in those two games respectively. His presence on the plane may indicate a cameo appearance for Ghost in the original Modern Warfare game, but if your response to this theory is you're right, it is fairly, inconsequential, but is interesting and fairly likely at the same exact time that Ghost is in the original Modern Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a little like Easter egg kind of. It really doesn't have much there. A lot of these were just not really big theories.
Right.
So the next, what, you have something?
I have a theory.
What's a theory?
Do we think that Hesh is in the new Modern Warfare 3?
Ooh.
Because
I haven't played it yet.
On one of the
missions,
missions,
I should say, but
on one of the missions, we follow this hacker who's working for I don't know if it's for, but with Vladimir Makarov. And on said mission, you're walking around blending in. And one of the things you do is you walk up to this dog and pet it.
Mm-hmm.
After you pet the dog, in blue, it says Riley.
Interesting.
We don't know if it's the Riley, but it could be.
Could be. You never know. That's interesting, honestly. How do you guys think Rourke survived the ending, by the way? Because you clearly see him getting shot and hitting the, like, right below the heart.
He got shot, he got hit in the chest, but correct me if I'm wrong, but he did have a vest on, right? I mean, yes,
that's
it might have
penetrated. That's the idea of him potentially having a vest or, a plate.
We know it partially penetrated and hit him because we saw the blood spatter.
Yeah.
But
it just makes you think, like, he clearly doesn't show it where that, like, you see, like, it can't be possible because of the stuff he's wearing.
right.
You would see how, unless if it's very thin, like, but it
Like,
just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
with how
and
it looked.
the weapon that he used wasn't a high caliber. It was just a simple revolver. I don't remember the caliber of it, but still.
Yeah, but who knows? Maybe the gun just had a lower caliber for the gun. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe, like I said, it was just a smaller bullet, but it just doesn't make sense because it was very close range too. Either high caliber or not, it's still in close range. It's just surprised that he even managed to survive in the first place.
Right. It was just outside point blank.
Yeah. Maybe, like I said, he just has a chest plate or a vest. But even with or without it, he couldn't have survived. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
I mean, I guess it's very possible to think that, but you're talking about a man over here that's like driven purely by hate and spite pretty much at this point.
Well, it makes sense because, you know, the feds, the Federation gave, you know, forced him to drink poison.
Right.
Which altered his brain. That's why he's even going after the ghost in the first place.
Right.
They also just
broke this
brainwashed
man.
him. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have something.
I mean,
I would say, what's your take on all of this?
it doesn't make sense in a realistic aspect, but to kind of keep the game going and to bring stuff back into the storyline in next games, I mean, I can see where you might be able to like play some cards here and there, but it might just have been needed to keep it going.
I could see that, yeah. Like, because they were, I think it was after, because wasn't it Ghost and Advanced Warfare?
I have no clue.
Ghost was not in Advanced Warfare. Don't laugh at me.
Keep that.
That's perfect.
He's got to drink his monster, man.
It's so funny. But I'm pretty sure it went like COD Ghost and then Advanced Warfare, right?
Ghost was not in Advanced Warfare.
COD Ghosts, then Advanced Warfare.
Oh, I believe so. I don't know for sure, but I believe so.
James, stick out your top teeth and take a picture.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Sorry for the viewers at home. We're not viewers, like listeners.
Check on the Instagram after the
episode is released.
Plexi Film
yeah,
Show Instagram.
it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, the
I'm a
Instagram,
goofy
if you
goober,
guys
yeah.
go to the Plexi Film Show on Instagram, you will see all the behind the scenes photos I take since I've gotten this camera. I mean, I tried using my phone, but ever since I got the camera, I have to use it, you know?
Yeah.
It's iconic.
You have to.
But anywho, to move on,
It's like a requirement.
if you think about it, they were originally supposed to come out with COD Ghost, like after a release or two after COD Ghost first came out. It was supposed to go COD Ghost, Advanced Warfare, and then another game, and then COD Ghost 2.
I believe it wasn't officially announced, but it from what I've read, there's a very big possibility of COD Ghost 2 as well as an Advanced Warfare 2 coming out within the next few years.
That'd be nice. I mean, with them butchering the revamped MW2 and MW3 and then Vanguard, I don't know what Vanguard was, dude. Like, what was that? That was awful.
I hated Vanguard, and I
know
don't hate Call of Duty campaigns.
They were trying to, like, World War II vibe, because World War II is a really good game too, and same with World at War. I think that's what they were trying to go for as Vanguard, to like my knowledge, basing it off because I played every Call of Duty. I don't know, it just didn't work out. It really wasn't that good. But
No, that was one of the games I got at release.
it just seemed like a DLC.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how any of the Call of Duties feel like right now, though. It just feels like a DLC.
Yeah.
All right. Kane, you were saying something? Sorry to cut you off.
I have a memory of a goldfish, so I have no clue what I was saying.
All right. So, were you on your phone, Zach?
No, I wasn't. I'm listening.
You're listening in?
Foe. You didn't juju on that flipping beat, folk.
All right. Why do you guys think Rourke even wants Logan in the first place?
Don't bring me in the conversation.
Back to what I said earlier, he's just a good soldier. He follows orders. So if he can find a way to really break Logan, then nothing's going to be able to stand in the way of his plans. He's going to be able to kill every ghost, at least that's what I believe. And he's going to get what he wants. And if the Federation's still standing after this, the Federation's most likely going to win unless we have a new character come in, maybe one of the other original ghosts, because we've only met 8 of the original 14. So there's 7 more. You
meet a lot, and you don't realize it.
Yeah. So there's 7 more that could come in and possibly take him out.
Yeah. Bouncing off of that, like you said, he wants Logan because of that. But to add to that, he also wants him because of how loyal he is just as a soldier. He really cares about his teammates and allies around him. And he realizes that he will sacrifice his own life to save his allies. And that's what Rourke wants. Because in Rourke's mind, because of how much he was brainwashed, he just wants someone that will stick beside him and won't betray him again.
Yeah.
Like he's so heavily betrayed by Logan's father alive.
Yeah. Even though what really happened was the sticky situation, even though I genuinely think Elias could have helped him out.
If you don't pull him up in like the cut scene where it's like, let go, like if you just hold on, the whole thing goes down.
Yeah. So the thing is, it's just how it played out. Even the platform, like the whole thing, acts like Elias is holding the whole place up when it's just
yeah.
When he could just slip through the crack of the ladder and he'll be fine.
Yeah.
That's what made me mad. I'm like, you can get through this, like you'll 100%. Be fine. But no, I actually tried saving him because at that time I didn't really know what I was doing. So I was like, oh, I want to save this soldier, but didn't realize I'm like, oh, this is just the backstory of Elias. Because I don't know about you guys, but for me as a person as a whole, I struggle with history, especially with war movies. I don't know why. For some reason, the story does not stick with my brain. So I had to really focus on the story so hard. Like I had to listen to every line.
Oh yeah.
But I accidentally forgot to turn on closed captions this time because I'm so used to Call of Duty just having them automatically on for campaigns. But I had to really listen and really like focus. But it was a really good story. I really liked it.
Yeah.
Why do you... this is just more of a little bit more of a philosophical moment. Why we should be scared of what happened in Ghosts, with the space, kinetic bombardment. Like you should be scared of that. And that's scary to think about because something like that could happen in real life too.
Right. I mean, I don't know how much they really went through in research in the game.
They did a lot of research. There's a whole video on it. Of course, and by our homie Matt Pat over here, I watched the video. I only gave a little bit because it was like a lot of history behind it. But I would just give you like some points, but go on.
Yeah. They also talked a lot about in the Rourke files, they had the, I believe it was the creator of the replica of Odin. I think his name was Victor something.
Yeah.
But they talked about him a lot. And he spoke about a lot of things when it comes to the weapon. And this is a little off topic. Rourke himself. But yeah, there's a lot of information in the Rourke files.
All right. I mean, everyone that played. Did both of you did you guys get all the Rourke files?
Yeah, I got all of them on my computer.
I don't know if you missed this, but you might have been on a computer when we were talking about this. But the only reason why I started replaying the game today is because I saw about the files halfway through in, and I'm like, I didn't even know where you could even find
I played
them.
the campaign many times, and like 2 days ago, I'm like, Rourke files. Oh, Rourke files, and I didn't get any of them the first time I played, or like the next 5
I don't know,
times.
like usually collectibles I can find, but I guess even now, because there's specific games, but I get so drawn to the story I don't even think about the collectibles unless if it's a game based on collecting. Like in The Last of Us, you have to collect, you have to preserve your materials. So you're used to collecting everything. Well, this, you don't really see much to collect because it just seems like you're either fighting or you are in a cutscene. So you don't really think about it.
Right.
Yeah, I had that final issue before too.
And when I was younger, like I didn't play many other games that had like
I love you, Zach.
those types of like collectibles and things you can, get. It was just the main mission and that was it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't used to looking for that.
Right.
So
I'm the same way. And that's when I started focusing on that stuff because I started platinum hunting. So I started doing that. Maybe that's just because I'm an adult and I don't really have much time, and that little spark just helps out a little bit, I guess. Because even when it comes to games like The Last of Us, all you have to do is take pictures and collect tiny things and you beat the game.
Yeah.
So, but now with the latest installment of The Last of Us, you have to get certain events.
Yeah.
So you have to like replay it. So it's a replay value, which is awesome because you get to actually see more than just what you get. Because most people, they'll play it on their own, but you don't get to see a lot of the story.
Yeah, you'll play it once, it'll go a certain way, and that's kind of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Where that makes
Honestly,
you
you
go
have
through
a
different
lot of that
stories.
dedication again to replay it. Like I played Detroit Become Human twice, but that's a lot of dedication.
Yeah, it is because there's so many different ways.
The game itself is already long enough.
Yeah.
But when it comes to stuff like this, the reward files does make sense, I guess, for an achievement. So, yeah. All right. To go on, continue about why we should be scared of the ghost event in the first place. Kinetic bombardment is the act of attacking a planet's surface with an inert projectile, which, because of how fast it's going down, it acts as an atomic weapon, right? Where the destructive force comes to the kinetic energy of a projectile impacting at a very high velocity, which is just a simple term is it's a thin little rod, right? It's a thin little rod going so fast down to Earth, it hits Earth and it kind of, shocks Earth pretty much.
Yeah. Shockwave.
It's, a shockwave. And
Like the Transformer. Shockwave.
in 2003, the U.S. Air Force proposed a schematic. So this is real life stuff, by the way.
Oh, that would be horrifying.
U.S. Air Force proposed a schematic for a kinetic bombardment system. The reason the kinetic bombardment is rods and not spherical shaped is because it reduces the friction and increase the velocities falling through Earth's atmosphere at a quicker speed. And the end, it causes more destruction and the possibility of obliterating underground bunkers as well. Rods over bombs is because it goes down so much faster. The only thing that's keeping us alive because of this is the Outer Space Bomb Treaty that protects from nuclear drops, but not rods, which is why we still have that as a thing. So we can still get damaged from this, by the way.
This thing could still be created and implemented. That's wonderful to know and absolutely horrifying.
Exactly. So I feel like we should definitely worry about this. Because at any moment, like in the game, because what was even the point of Odin in the first place? Isn't it just
I believe it was just a defense system, like in case anything happened with the Federation, because they knew they were going to be a big problem.
Yeah.
But it's not something that they wanted to use unless they absolutely had to. And the Federation comes in and overtakes them and uses it on the United States.
I also find it funny how Hesh has access to call the people up there.
Yeah.
I just think that's funny because if you think about it, that is like a whole different branch.
Space Force.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just, it makes you think, how the heck do you just have access to stuff like that?
Something I just looked up of Call of Duty Ghost 2. I'm not sure how accurate this is, but one of the first things I'm getting is that there's possibly going to be a release date for Call of Duty Ghost 2 in 26.
Okay.
That's what I've heard. Next year. If it's going to release it.
I'm just saying this. If it comes out and it has a campaign, because who knows with Call of Duty, with their campaigns right now, it's probably going to be crap. And that's what made them get rid of campaigns in the first place. Who knows if it will actually have a campaign. But if it does, you guys are coming over and we're playing it together.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Absolutely.
That's for dang sure.
Like,
And
I'll
Zach,
bring my computer.
before you even come over to watch it, you're playing COD Ghost.
Yeah, you have to actually play one of these
All
games.
right, I will.
And not be on your phone.
Arrest me, I guess.
Yeah, we played the recap for you, and you were on your phone the entire time, man.
I played the first like 6 missions, and he was deep into.
Sorry,
his
I gotta
phone.
do that Bumble searching, bro.
Oh yeah, you gotta find your
No,
your
okay.
wife, your future
waifu.
wife,
Your waifu. Gotta find your future
Bro.
waifu.
bro. I think I found her today.
And
Red
another
Robin?
thing,
Red Robin.
Oh yeah.
And
you're the one who.
there's rumors of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 sometime in April with a new free trial.
There's already
There's
Like-
already Black Ops 6, though.
yeah.
No, like
There's-
being able to play it for free for like a week or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I was going
like-
to say, I already have the game. Well, technically,
too.
I don't because it's on my friend's account, but I bought it for him and we're doing like the game sharing thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I bought it for his like birthday and Christmas
Doesn't
gift.
PC do that too?
I
Or is
don't
it
know
just
if-
Steam Family?
Steam Family.
I don't know what else they do, honestly. I don't know much about Steam because I don't have my own computer yet.
You gotta get one. Go and play Faz.
I got Faz. Faz is cross-plat, so we can play
Yeah.
anytime.
Yes, sir.
Me and Zach might be able to play VR.
Ooh, that would be a fun video to record. I'd edit that video for you.
You would have to do a lot of cutting out various moments.
Zach?
That's all you do in editing is cutting out things.
That is
pointless
true.
Parts.
Anywho, so what did you guys think about the cliffhanger at the end of the game, by the way?
It was interesting.
I think it leaves for a lot of. It leaves a lot of open room for.
Yeah.
Do you think
Wow.
do you think that Rourke is actually going to brainwash Logan?
I think he was gonna try.
Yeah.
Is he going to try?
I don't know how far he's gonna get.
So a guess right here is that Logan is, of course, you see him be put in a hole just like Rourke was, and you know he's gonna do exactly what they did to him and feed him poison, and then slowly change his mind about Ghost. What are you guys looking at?
Nothing.
None.
Zach just looking for a sugar mama.
What's that?
Dude, what?
Anyway, I feel like Rourke, this guy said, or we all know that Rourke is going to do the same thing that he was put through, Logan, and I feel like in Ghost 2, it's supposed to be Logan hunting for the ghost and then switching back to the good side and fight against Rourke and actually finish him off.
I could see that happening.
Well, then again, with Logan not talking much and being that stern character, like I really don't think it's gonna get far.
I agree. I feel like I was actually surprised we were even able to fight back at Rourke once. So I feel like it's possible. I definitely feel like it's possible what's going on. I feel like if Ghost 2 actually comes out, it's going to be very violent beginning. Very violent beginning
yeah.
if it continues the actual story. Keyword.
Hopefully, they don't like try to bring it off course and then bring it back into course.
Yeah.
I think that would ruin the start of it for sure.
What do you guys think about the possibly bringing Simon Riley into the current universe of Ghost?
Isn't Simon Riley the original one from Modern Warfare?
He's the one in Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
But
If he comes into like the Ghost Games universe,
yeah, what do we think about that?
I feel like that'd be really cool.
That'd be pretty cool. But the thing is, we talked about this earlier.
Yeah,
slightly.
we did. You can talk about it again. Because the viewers don't know.
Yeah.
Or listeners. I keep saying viewers. They're not watching. They're listening.
Right.
I mean, YouTube streaming, it's easy to say viewers.
Yeah.
From everything I've seen, there's no, like, everything online says, yeah, Simon Riley is a ghost, like a part of the team, a part of the faction, but they never explain how, who, when, where, why.
You don't really get much of a backstory of Simon.
We do actually in the comic books, which
that's the thing.
I haven't read any of them.
I want to get him. Where can we get him? I want to find him.
Amazon. I don't know.
Probably.
I am coming for you. I will find you and I'll get them.
But no, we know like his brother would terrify him as a kid with a ghost mask, and we're pretty sure that's why he wears one later on in life.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we don't really know how he's a ghost or like what training you went through and any of that. If he's even really a ghost.
Yeah, that is the
Oh.
thing. Like, because I don't know, I expected like, you know, Simon Riley to be in Ghost, but he's not.
Right. He's not even mentioned.
No. Which is really sad.
Yeah.
But who knows? So, you have anything else to say, Kane? So you said you did some research, so you have any points that you would like to bring up?
I didn't do a whole lot of research.
You can bring whatever you like to the table.
I'm thinking.
Oh, you took off your sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I just showed off the
It's
physique.
getting hot in here. Ooh, look at them
Yeah.
muscles. That's crazy.
Zach's distracted now.
What?
That's one way to put it.
Yeah.
That's the,
What?
the radio safe way to put it.
So how many of you actually like consistently, well, not really consistently, but play the multiplayer mode?
I occasionally do it.
I played it when it first was the thing. Like, I was a big Infection kind of guy. Infection was my favorite mode.
All right.
I know.
I haven't really played that mode. Really?
That Ghost got me into Infection, actually.
Fair enough.
The game,
So,
the game where you go pew pew gets me the most.
I would say, what was I going to say? Oh, whenever I did play the multiplayer for Ghost, it was mainly local play. I never really played it online. It was always like a 1v1 with my friends at their house, but I
Yeah.
never really played the online mode, which is sad because I see gameplay for online and it looks genuinely fun.
Bro, I remember when like we were all younger and when we had those phases where we would go over to each other's house and all we would do is just play Call of Duty the entire time.
I still do
Yeah.
it. I still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, not as much. I mean, me and one of my friends at home used to play zombies until 3 a.m.
Yeah, we used to stay up till like 5 a.m. just playing this stuff.
Yeah, I never. I know so many people recommend zombies, and like, I've never actually been able to play zombies with somebody.
Really?
Yeah, like just like anytime like I went to go do it, like they lost interest or like there was a new game coming out, so then they didn't want to play with me. They wanted to play that instead. So
No, like, dude,
I know for me and my friends, they would know the Easter eggs. I have a lot of friends that are nerds, and they loved the zombies, but they loved it in a different way. I loved it just because I didn't care about the Easter eggs at all. I was just like, guys, look how long I'm surviving.
yeah,
And they were like,
it's very action packed.
yeah.
So.
And they'll be like, have you done the Easter egg? I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm surviving here. Why would I worry about this when I'm surviving here?
No, dude,
I don't know. It's just one of those things like I really didn't care about Easter eggs until I think, what was the others? I think probably World War II is when I didn't start caring about the Easter eggs for zombies. I mean, I cared a little bit about BO2, but like that was the only game. But even then, I didn't really care about the Easter eggs. I just kind of played them.
Yeah, with any game, other than maybe a tiny bit of Detroit Become Human, I never really got into the Easter eggs.
I just feel like it takes too much out of the fun. Like
Yeah.
you're so focused on it.
I feel like
and
that's something that like you do through your second or third playthrough.
Playthrough. Or even fourth. Like
Yeah,
you done everything you wanted to do. Now let's just figure out the rest.
yeah.
100% the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember.
Go ahead.
I remember the times like back in middle school or elementary school where I used to
Can you
go.
get closer to the mic?
Please.
Hello.
Buddy, please.
Sorry.
No, it's good.
I'd rather
That's
turn
my
you up and
fault.
not have static.
Yeah. I remember the times back in elementary or middle school. Like I used to go to my cousin's like a lot,
Mhm.
and the only thing he would do, or we would do anyway, were to like play some Call of Duties on his PlayStation. What? Oh,
Bro's eating the Twix under the mask. That's what I
James
was
is
gonna...
special.
At least he fits in.
Dope.
Pope. You didn't juju on that beat, Pope.
Go ahead, Zach.
But yeah, I just miss those times.
I do too. I enjoy the times, but it's one of those things I find other games to make memories with.
But now it's just like everyone just stays home and play games.
Well, that's the thing. Everyone has their own consoles now. And that's just, I mean, yeah, it's a good thing. I can actually play games whenever I want with them. And I meet people all over the world. Like, that's a really cool thing. But now my friends, if I want to play games with them, they're like, I'll just stay home. Like, no, I want you to be present with me to play games. And it's just sad. Because even after the games, when you had friends over, you're still hanging out with them, not just, all right, good night. Your good night when you have friends over is putting something on to watch and you're still talking to each other.
Yeah.
Right. It's like quality time in their presence.
Yeah.
That just makes it so special.
And that's why I enjoy you guys.
You never know when this is going to happen again.
Exactly.
Right, because something had happened and we could just not be able to be here one day.
Yeah.
That's why I find it that we have like a weekly show. Well, I have my weekly show, but it's nice that you guys went from, I don't care what show it is or what we talk about. It's just, we want to hang out every week. And I find it
spending
awesome.
time together.
When your close relatives or close friends could like end up having to move to a different country and then you won't be able to see them forever.
Are you afraid of me moving out of the country without you, Zach?
Don't leave me, please.
I'm afraid of the inevitable day when when I'm like preparing to come on a show with you guys, and then I just get that call into work, and I don't get to go on and spend that time with you guys. That would suck.
Yeah,
but I know it's gonna happen eventually.
It's just life, sadly, but
yeah,
I don't know. It's scary because I'm at the point in life where it's either just school or work, and that's it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I know this is turning like very off topic, but it goes into the story of Ghosts. It's heavily family. It's heavily watching out
based
for one another. It's very, very character based. That was a good stretch of a Twix.
That is a very good stretch.
Can I have the other half?
Yes, you may.
Oh, heck
we need to make memories. That's what we need to do.
Holy crap, look at that stretch.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Very, very, very delicious.
I say that's about like 6-7 inch.
Oh, that's 12, man.
Yeah.
It's way bigger than I thought.
That looks 15.
All right.
That's 2 feet, hands down.
All right. We're going to take a break here. We'll be back on.
Double and pass it to the next person.
We'll be back on at 10. We'll come back at 10:10, gives us 13 minutes. We're going to send you guys
11:10.
Going to give you guys the amazing soundtrack of Call of Duty Ghosts. Please enjoy this beautiful soundtrack. This is AJ with the Plexi Film Show, WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. And this is AJ with the Plexi Film Show. I'm going to be doing the weekly weather reports today. Isn't this exciting, guys?
You've never done that before.
Someone said I need more enthusiasm. So, yo, what up? It's Zach.
Enthusiasm. H-A-P-P-Y. I love my job.
Kane is probably so confused right now.
A little bit.
So it's a scout camp.
That's what I kind of figured. I just don't have the background knowledge.
Yeah.
It's a way to It's a way to hype up the campers. For
I
when
think it's more so
just
Special
annoy the
needs.
staff.
Yeah.
What? What'd you say?
Do not repeat that.
What'd you say?
Anywho,
Text it through.
I am so glad that I'm not at camp and have to do that ever again. Unless it's somehow Zach over here convinces me to come back to camp.
Come back to camp.
You left yourself, so
Hey,
James,
I
you know
had
what?
to.
I had to as well.
You suffocated yourself with sun poisoning.
I
Suffocated?
didn't suffocate myself. I subjected myself to sun poisoning. And then I went back and I still didn't use sunscreen. You can't put baby in a corner.
All right.
Back on
I'm
topic.
going to go over the weather. I've been abandoning this thing that I'm supposed to be doing. But it is currently 26 degrees, and it's going to be -3 tonight.
Ooh. Oh, no.
It's mostly clear out, though. Tomorrow's going to be a high of 42 and sunny.
It's 80
Sun is
degrees
good.
out.
Tuesday is a chance of rain, mostly cloudy with 52 and 8 to 10 miles an hour winds.
Did you say a cloudy with a chance of meatballs?
You know it. Tuesday night is a low around 46, 8 to 14 miles an hour winds with gusts as high as 24. 100% new precipitation amounts between a quarter and a half an inch possible.
I want daylight savings time.
All right. Wednesday night is likely, rain's supposed to likely happen before 1 a.m. Snow likely as well. So, yeah.
No, I disagree.
Yeah, I got the tires
No,
for the
go
snow,
bye-bye.
so I'm good.
Snow go bye-bye.
Yes.
Thursday, partly sunny with a high 39 and breezy. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low of 30.
English?
I can't, clearly. Friday is partly sunny with a high of 44.
Ooh.
And a chance of showers, mostly cloudy, and low of 31.
At
40.
this point, be the weatherman.
Saturday is partly sunny with a high of 42 and low of 29. And then next Sunday is mostly sunny with high of 47.
That means it's going to be sunny.
So it's gradually just getting warmer out.
Yeah, it's up and down
And
constantly.
then the
'cause
next
it's
week
going
is just
from-
going to be down in the negatives.
It's going 20 to 42 to 36 to 52 to 46, 56, 39, 39 to 30.
Zach, don't say that. Because those are the days I'm going to get a call for work and have to be freezing my buns off
decided to
out
work
in
there.
the middle of,
Nowhere.
yeah, some random train yard.
Hey, you applied there.
And I love my job.
I love my job.
He said it himself. He can't complain now.
I said
You
the
sound like
ending.
you have a lot of enthusiasm, AJ.
And
You said it, not me. So technically, you're doing the wrong way because the way it works is if I say it, then I have to say the line, the whole thing.
I was told I need
Yeah.
more enthusiasm. in my
That's
video,
exactly
so
actually
it's
how it
great
works.
practice.
Mm-hmm.
Show me that in the handbook.
I've been actually told by Papa Walls.
I don't. It doesn't matter what Papa Walls says. I want to see in the handbook.
Handbook.
Yeah,
He has
It's
no
more of
clue
a
what we're
camp
talking
staff
about.
word instead of book.
Yeah, if it's not written down and published by
There is no written down form for
Camp
that line
Frontier,
at all.
then then it doesn't exist.
Anywho, you guys ready for some fun facts?
Yeah.
But
Slash
love
Easter eggs?
some fun facts.
So,
Fun factors. Oh, dang it. I can't even speak.
Go on, DJ.
yeah, don't speak. In
speak.
in the Struck Dying mission, you can see two soldiers playing football.
Wait, which
What?
one?
The mission Struck Dying.
I don't remember that one.
I think that's the one when
Isn't that
the big
hungry?
open area when you're supposed to get in that helicopter, but it like struggles to get down to you guys.
No, but AJ, isn't that
No.
just Hungry Shark?
And that's when AKA when you find Ajax.
Oh, okay. Oh, in the stadium.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. I actually do think I saw
Yeah,
that play out in a video.
Zach knows.
Yeah.
Who's Ajax?
That
Who's
one,
Ajax?
Yeah, it's a person.
What kind of person?
Ally? Or
Enemy?
not?
Yeah, an ally.
Sure he wasn't an enemy?
Uh,
He did a lot of stuff.
I
in
mean,
the
yeah,
campaign.
true.
Yeah.
Is he alive?
I don't know.
No, he's dead.
Oh,
He died.
He died.
I
Sadly.
feel bad now.
R.I.P. Ajax.
Whenever you meet up with Elias and Keegan in the Force, and depending on the direction you went, stealthier or not, there is a different dialogue that is said by them. I don't know what the lines are, but they're different.
Are we talking about when they're in
When you're in the Force for the first time,
oh,
and you have to sneak
after
past all the enemies and you have to meet up back with Keegan and Elias.
during the plane crash?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
have a question for you all. What's your favorite map on Call of Duty Ghosts?
I don't know. I never played multiplayer.
Okay.
Oh, let me look it up. Let me look it up.
Lame.
I forget what it's called.
Can't
I'm
play
sorry.
multiplayer.
I'm normal.
What do you mean?
Oh, I forget which
I mean,
one
I'm
it
not you.
was, but it's the one that is very
Said
small
with
and
love.
basic. It is.
I forgot Wiki was a thing.
I know, right? Oh, small map. I forget what it's called. It's a smaller map. I know that. It's this one. It has like a little prison break look to it, and
I
has.
don't even know what you're talking about.
I
To be
don't. I
honest
am
with you.
struggling right now.
I just asked what your
I'm trying to, because I didn't play much of the multiplayer. It is called Prison Break. That's exactly what it's called. It's like half forest.
Isn't that a map of a prison though?
It's like half forest, half not. It's really weird, but it's one of my favorite maps.
Gotcha.
But anyway, back to the fun facts. In a mission, the last mission, of course, when you drag Hesh out of the train, if you turn around and, this is right after you take a shot at Rourke and the whole, area floods, you turn around, Rourke's body's already gone. It disappears.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
In the common room in Atlas Falls, there is a table game called COD Modern Warfare. So it was a shout out to their own game.
Shout out.
Which is actually funny. In a mission Clockwork, Merrick shouts Gaz, who is in COD Modern Warfare.
Wait.
COD 4 Modern Warfare.
Wait.
Gaz.
Repeat that again.
So Merrick shouts out Gaz in the mission Clockwork.
You sure he wasn't saying gas?
I don't know, man. You never know. You never know.
Gaz is a great character, though.
Gaz is a great
I
character.
forgot there was face paint on my face, and I got it all over. I was rubbing my face.
Yeah. Just go like this. Yeah, just rub your hands together like lotion. All right.
We're cooking, guys.
Riley's vest, when if you look really closely in Riley's vest, it says "Beware of dog." The sniper in Struck Down, that you use the sniper right on the tripod, right?
Oh,
It's actually a Dragunov.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can actually kill Ramos without repercussions after the cutscene. Did you know that? Like the mini cutscene, the one guy that you're like interrogating, you can shoot him, and that's what I did because every time I'd shoot him, he would fail the mission. But right after like the tiny cutscene, like the dialogue, right?
Right.
And you guys are leaving, and he's just there under the desk. You can shoot.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
found that out. Yeah.
I was like, finally. Oh my God, I really thought he was annoying. When you stop Rourke from shooting Elias, the only way to stop him, you're like fighting against Rourke to shoot the gun. Mm-hmm. I didn't know what buttons to press, so I was like spamming my whole controller because it wasn't telling you anything. So I was like using my joysticks and all that. It is if you're on PlayStation, it's square. If you're on Xbox, it's X. And if you're on keyboard and mouse, it is F. And you just have to keep spamming it.
F to parry.
F to carry.
Parry.
Yeah. All right. You guys have any other topics that you guys would like to talk about? I know Kane over here was the one that brought this whole idea up to even talk about ghosts. And honestly, if it wasn't for Kane, this whole show wasn't going to be a thing because I didn't think about doing ghosts at all. So I'm glad you brought it up. So you also said you have some things that you're writing down. Would you like to share them notes?
They kind of already came up over just different conversations. But back to the original question with the favorite character and with me saying Hesh. I've always liked Hesh. When I was younger, it was like to the point where I named my hamster Hesh.
That's actually funny.
So
that is funny.
And then I also wanted to name my first dog that I got
Riley. That's funny. It's funny because I knew about the dog Riley for a really long time. I just never played the campaign. So whenever someone talked about the original canine dog that you play as,
you know what my guinea pig's name was? Oreo. You know what my hamster's name was?
Oreo.
No. I don't.
Reese's. Peanut butter.
Jiggles, actually.
Jiggles?
Where is Tumble?
Tumble?
Where's Tumble at?
Soon to be born.
Soon to be born. I'm about to give birth to him.
3 weeks from now.
From 3 weeks from now, I will give birth to the hamster.
To death.
My
Named
hamsters
Elmer.
actually got killed by Febreze.
Febreze?
Yeah.
Bro did
My
the
brothers did
Barry
spray
B. Benson move.
Febreze. And
Wow.
Because they stunk up my room apparently, and they didn't like the smell, so they just went.
Y'all gassed it out with the Febreze.
I have a photo still.
Of you.
No, of the deflated hamster. I'm not even kidding.
Why would you have that? Why would you have
Because I had
that?
to show it to my dad, and then I got grounded for not telling him that they died.
How dare you not keep it alive? How dare you make your bedroom smell better?
It smelled better when they sprayed it, but not towards the
It smelled
right
so much better
direction.
when he passed away, guys.
No, I didn't mean that way.
This is a dark turn for a dark
Can I have a
game.
peanut butter M&M piece?
You want?
Can I have
you want
one?
Dude, you guys want to hear a story about M&Ms real quick?
They're chocolate.
Real quick. I thought it was interesting and not the best quality of playing Riley. I think like there was like a lot of I think just viewpoint and like camera angle and like shakiness to it. It made it kind of almost annoying at some points in the game.
I agree.
So
I mean, I thought it was cool that we finally actually got to use Riley because I was playing and I was like, when are we going to play as Riley?
yeah, 100%.
And because you have him, he's attacking and it's like, but I just feel like you don't get to really use Riley that much. It's like maybe fourth of the game you use Riley and that's it,
Yeah.
which is really frustrating.
I mean, then again, it's better than playing Riley too much and then you lose different aspects of other parts of the game and
Yeah.
in different scenes and so on.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just made it seem like he just disappeared.
Yeah.
Because even at the end of the game, even the soldiers like said with the thought in my head, like, "Where is Riley?" It's like, where is Riley? But yeah,
So, what do you guys think about how in the next game that
what'd you say, Zara?
I feel scared
Why are you scared?
because I feel like every like new video when a new video game comes out, I'm just scared to see the reviews.
That's why anymore with reviews, I don't trust them. I just play it on my own at this point.
Yeah, I ignore the reviews.
Because
You know what? That's fair. That's actually fair.
Because
I
what
start
movie
doing
was it? Oh, jeez. I don't know. There's a lot of Netflix movies that
Ratatouille?
Bro, what is your
Dude.
obsession with Ratatouille? I played it the last time you were over, and ever since then you were obsessed with
It's
it.
either that or the B movie.
Bro, you know what's a fun
According
fact
to the
about B-movie? It was supposed to be live action,
Oh,
Really?
and then they scrapped it because it was too expensive and not at all
But it's
going-
still a great movie. Barry Benson, my hero.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Play-Doh and chicken wire.
If I was B, I'd be Barry Benson.
You know, like that commercial of, Jerry Seinfeld crashing into the house, and he's like, booze, 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 booze. Like, you know what I'm talking about? You're thinking like I'm crazy. I'll show you during the break. But that is like, shows like how it transitioned to what it was today. But, yeah.
I remember the first time I got stung by a bee. It was on the monkey bars.
my dog got stung by a bee.
What was that action?
Does no one remember that?
Your dog getting stung by a bee?
No, not my dog.
Riley?
No. We'll talk about it on break.
Okay, I'm actually
I
concerned.
feel like I kind of know what you're talking about on
Johnny
the
Depp.
very back of my memory.
The Johnny Depp thing. Anyway, what do you guys think
the case
about?
between him and Amber Heard?
Yeah, Amber
That's-
Heard. My dog got stung by a bee. Oh, yeah. But no, what do you guys think about how? So in the Rogue Files, you have Elias describing his sons, and this time where he takes them both to the beach,
Mm-hmm.
and they're walking along, Elias, and then David behind him, and Logan behind David. For those of you that didn't know, David is
Hesh.
Hesh's real name. But when Elias looks back, he only saw two sets of footprints.
Yeah.
Logan was walking perfectly within his brother's footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think that may have something to do with Logan possibly hunting David in the next game?
Could be.
Who knows?
Ooh.
That's wow.
Yeah.
I like that. That is cool. I thought you were talking more like the prequel before.
Great educated guess.
No. Are you saying like this is after the story? Like this, like specific files after the story?
So,
Or is it before?
this is in the Rourke files that you get
Yeah.
from every mission.
Yeah.
So I don't know when I got. So there's 21 in total, even though there's only 18 missions. And you only collect 18 of them. I think once you get all 18, you get these 3 extra,
Yeah.
and it's a thing from the characters. I know one was from Elias, one was from Hesh. I don't remember who the third one was from, but it might have been Merrick, I believe.
Maybe. Oh no, I don't know much about the Rourke files. You showed me that. I'm like, I don't even know where they were.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have thought to go over that car into that house for that first
'cause
one.
It's in a panic situation.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You have other notes?
I basically covered everything that I have.
We could try to find something else to talk about because we got half an hour left. But Zach, you have any tidbits or comments that you would like to throw in?
I'm cooking up some.
You're cooking up something?
Cooking up.
Yep. Even though I haven't played much of Ghosts, I know I say this every time, but I plan on like playing more of it.
What game have you fully played since you said that first line? Have you played Life is Strange yet?
No,
Have you played Detroit Become Human yet?
no,
Have you played Ghosts?
a little bit. Yeah,
Nope.
yeah I have.
Is Ghost the only
2
game that
seconds
you
of it.
actually touched?
Yeah, that's sad.
Zach-
I have such a
Zach.
sad life.
Are you busy? You know, this is a conversation after the show.
Something that came to mind is how persistent the commands are in certain like
Oh
situations.
my gosh. Yes, let's talk about that.
Do
The
this,
Riley
do
scene.
this, do this. I'm doing it.
Yeah, the pick up Riley.
I am trying to save Riley here by putting him down and saving you guys. Like, I don't know. It seems like the second half of the game, you're doing everything by yourself. And they're just firing at nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
Honestly, AJ,
you have to pick up this dog, walk to a spot of cover, not like gun down all the enemies by yourself, and then rinse and repeat while you have David in your ear. Pick up Riley. Don't forget
Wasn't
Riley.
it Merrick saying that too?
It probably was.
Yeah.
But
I just remember putting the dog for like a split second. Pick up Riley, and then even with Riley in hands, keep moving while they're just sitting there.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not gonna move anywhere. But pick up Riley.
It just seemed like they barely did anything.
honestly,
Yeah.
AJ, like regardless whether or not I've barely played any game we talked about or spoken about.
What is
The
one
past
game
few
what is
shows-
one story game that you would like to talk about? How about that? You got any in mind? A story game.
Minecraft.
I'm trying to think.
Minecraft.
No, I'm trying to think of something that Brennan would enjoy too.
Joy Time 2.
Brennan would enjoy too. I'd say
Well, how about we think of you first and then the both of you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we can't even get him on the show with us.
That is true.
maybe
Anyway, let's take a 10-minute break. We'll come back on at 10:40. How's that
I'll
sound?
think about
Yes,
it.
yes,
sir.
that's
Yes,
good.
sir.
All right. I was about to say, you kind of just started talking about personal questions. Like, we're kind of drifting away. We'll just get off the show and have these conversations. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's continue listening to this beautiful soundtrack of Call of Duty Ghosts. This is AJ with the Plexi Film Show, WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. Enjoy the amazing soundtrack of Call of Duty Ghosts. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to WXUT 88.3, Toledo's only alternative. And this is AJ with the Plexi Film Show. We're going to be continuing to talk about Call of Duty Ghosts. Are you boys ready to finish off this last 20 minutes of the
yes,
night?
I am.
Yes, sir.
Wait, say that again, Kane?
Yippers.
Sorry. This mic,
Wow.
ever since you're 5, you're 5.
You're 5, man.
You're 5. But ever since you're using mic 5, I'm so used to turning up mic 4.
This guy's not even in
Gotcha.
preschool yet.
What's it
Anywho,
like being born
I actually want to talk about the different environments that we are in the game. So you get like, of course, in the jungle, in water,
Welcome to the jungle.
in space, and of course, the stadium.
Yeah.
What was your guys' favorite environment to play in the game?
I personally like the stadium.
The stadium?
Yeah.
Same here.
Looking for your homie. Trying not to die.
Yeah.
I had to say the jungle.
The jungle.
Yeah,
Oh, which parts? Did you like the stealthy part or just
definitely the stealthy part.
the stealthy part? I felt that was like made you realize how much in trouble
Yeah,
they were.
Yeah.
But I would say my favorite combat would have to be either space or the jungle. Because I think space was really cool. Because sure, this is a military army game, but I feel like ever since the story's all about that Odin thing,
yeah,
I feel like it was just really creative, and especially you get to see the more realistic, like the helmets splintering or not splintering, shatter,
yeah.
and you get to actually see what happens to, if there's actual space combat. But the thing is, ever since it's space, do you think the bullets would even travel?
Yeah.
Or hit someone like that?
Maybe not hard enough to puncture, but they definitely would hit. They would travel.
They would take some.
'Cause
I
they-
mean, it has momentum, so
Right.
They would do some.
The question is, would it travel at the same speed and fast enough to go through the surface?
yeah, because there's not that constant pressure.
Right.
That
There's
is
no
true.
force against it.
Yeah,
I don't know. It just made me think, I'm like, man, this is so cool, but it's like, would this actually work?
Wait a minute. So, fire, right?
so direct.
Stupid question.
bro.
But
Hey,
like,
fire like caveman.
would a normal gun work in space? Like, because
You probably have to have a specialized gun.
because you need.
Well, they have special guns in the space part. It's not just any generic gun. It's,
Are you sure?
yes. Because it's different from all the other guns you use throughout the game.
Are you sure it's not a gun that we have access to on the ground in the game?
Yes.
Have you looked into this?
No.
Do you want me to show you proof?
You can show me proof.
I don't have proof. I'm just talking out my rear.
No, like all the other guns are completely different from what you see when you're on land.
Absolutely.
But one thing I did actually look up a little bit, not too much, but when you're underwater, you have that underwater gun. I was like, is there even an actual gun that shoots underwater? And there is. It's called the APS Underwater Rifle. And it's exactly what the gun is called in the game too. And it was actually a Russian gun.
Oh, okay.
It's underwater. Ordinary bullets are inaccurate and have very short range. The APS fires 120 millimeter long.
Okay.
So each magazine holds 26 rounds. The fired projectile kept in line by hydrodynamic effects, as the APS is somewhat inaccurate when fired out of water. So it's built for underwater.
Specifically for underwater fire. That's kind
And
of cool.
it has been in service since 1975.
How
So-
long? I can't think of words. Oh my god.
English.
How long did it take to make the gun?
How long did it take? According to sources, because what I feel like anymore, Wikipedia is more accurate now than what it was 10 years ago.
Yeah, I'm finding that out recently.
Like anymore, I trust more Wikipedia than anything else.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of sad, but like, I don't know. You go to the sources and you can still find the same information.
Yeah.
But according to this, who knows how accurate it actually is, but it says it was designed in 1970, but it didn't become service until 1975.
Okay.
So it
Okay,
probably
okay.
took about 5 years to design it and get it produced and all that.
Wait, did you say it was designed or created in 1970?
designed in 1970, and it was in service in 1975.
Okay.
I know there is a difference between design and creative because you know it can have the blueprints, but yeah. Can y'all stop? I don't want to go much more history about that, but I just thought that was really interesting that it was an actual like rifle that is used. I didn't know an underwater gun was an actual thing because you always hear, "Don't bring your guns underwater. It jams it. It just it's not
It wets the firing pin.
exactly."
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out the whole mechanism, but I don't know. I feel like I'd have to find a more deep dive into it. And how the heck did that land there? That was crazy.
Perfect.
All right. So what'd you guys think of the water environment when it came to the water combat?
Pretty cool, honestly.
I hated the water.
I feel like the enemies was more annoying, but I thought it was really interesting on how it worked, though.
I kept dying on the sonar. I won't lie.
That's crazy.
Zach.
I think it was definitely interesting. But I really didn't.
You can hear that.
You can hear the belts.
Impact. Catch your packets, everyone.
But I really didn't like it.
Oh.
You didn't like it?
No, I did not. Dad's taking away our toys.
But okay, I'm trying to think of a specific question. What made you specifically like the game, Kane?
At first the missions are very fast paced.
Yes.
So it was a lot of different things all at once, and it was kind of nice. Other games I've played, it's kind of like the same thing, very slow over time.
Yeah.
I don't really like that.
Like,
so having that
to the point.
Yeah.
Don't beat around the bush. Get straight to it.
There's a lot of action. And I don't know. There's just a different vibe with it.
I agree. James, why do you like the game?
Great story, good characters, and dog.
And dog, yes. And
I mean,
dog.
like Riley does change a lot about the game because you don't really focus on a specific creature other than your own allies and father figure and brother, I guess.
Yeah, you don't really have a lot of dogs in other games that are on your side. Mainly, you, as much as it sucks, you're killing the dogs because they're trying to kill you.
Especially in COD, canines are everywhere in COD, and especially seeing one actually on your side for once is really pleasing.
Especially being able to control the dog. I think that added a big, nice impact
I feel
to the
like
game.
that. But the thing, I kind of wish you had access to that the whole time, though.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it wasn't enough. I feel like, how many missions were you actually able to use Riley to attack? Maybe like 3 missions?
Yeah, there wasn't a lot at all.
Because I tried and you don't really see Riley anymore, and it was always with, David. So.
Yeah. At first, I like how they tried to introduce it like you were gonna play Riley a lot more, and then they were like, no.
Yeah, but it kind of makes you think though, like why specifically have this? I feel like this game was definitely a test of a lot of things, and it's been talked about on how that the purpose of this game wasn't supposed to be great either.
Yeah.
Because the reason why they did it was it's not supposed. They were trying to raise their numbers because their numbers were already dropping. So they were trying to come up with a new idea. And of course, no one really liked the new idea, even though I don't think it was a new idea. I just felt like a different turn of events.
Different idea.
I don't know. I don't feel. It seems still like a COD game to me.
Yeah.
Compared to Advanced Warfare and BO3, didn't really feel like a COD game.
Yeah.
Advanced Warfare was a great COD game.
I mean, yeah, I haven't played the story, but I've heard a lot of things about it. But like, if you go to multiplayer, though, it's definitely not like no.
Oh no,
no,
absolutely
not at all.
not.
Not at all. I actually just downloaded that game last night on my Xbox.
Advanced Warfare?
Yeah.
I have it. I plan on playing through it again.
Oops.
Give me the ketchup packet.
What
Put it down.
ketchup packet?
Yeah, put that away.
Bad dog.
Bad boy.
What ketchup packet?
Six rubbing ketchup.
What ketchup packet?
Do you guys have any other questions, thoughts, concerns, or comments about the game? James, you said you had a lot of notes. Did we talk through
We
them?
talked about all of them, like every single thing I had down.
Was there
there.
a little point that we didn't hit that you wanted to talk about?
No, we hit everything.
You hit everything on yours, Kane, too?
For the most part, that I think.
Most part?
For the most part,
Well,
what didn't we hit?
Yeah, what did
I'm trying to see if we.
I mean, we could go back. We have 7 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. You said, have you played multiplayer?
Yeah.
Okay. How much did you actually play the multiplayer?
Like I said, I played mainly the infection. When I did play online, it was mainly the infection, and that was pretty much it.
Did you do any local player stuff?
Yeah, I did. Like I said, local play was mainly what I did.
Fair enough.
Because,
Did you have any main objectives other than winning? For me, whenever I play, I always have to make sure I have the most kills.
kind of, yeah. I know for me, when it came to when I played, like I said, I played infection, I always try to find the best spot where no one can find me.
Fair enough.
So it wouldn't have to be the same spot that everyone knows. It has to be a different spot that no one knows about. That's what I always try to do.
Gotcha. All right.
So anymore, I'm kind of the opposite. It's more specifically about winning. But when I played, it was just, let's see all the different areas and spots we can find.
Yeah.
I know sometimes I'd have a mission of, let's see because you know where they would, where the hunter would spawn an infection, and you would try to hide right the closest to them but not be found and survive. So that was always hard, but it was always fun and interesting to do.
Yeah.
I know me and my friends would kind of do was same idea of infection, but it was just hide and seek. It was just normal free for all, and you would just play hide and seek, like Call of Duty style.
I can definitely see where that can be fun.
It's a lot of fun, but it was always him and just me and one other person. So it was always not the greatest. It maybe last an hour or two, and that's it.
Yeah. Get a whole lobby going.
Oh, that'd be crazy. Hide and seek would be crazy. I mean, that's pretty much what prop hunt is anymore. It's hide and seek. So
Prop hunt's awesome.
prop hunt's fun, but I don't know. I don't really like the Call of Duty style. It seems very too competitive instead of just ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a Call of Duty prop hunt?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
been in it since BO3.
I did not know that. Also, I haven't played BO3.
That is your fault.
I've only played 1 and 2.
Guess whose fault is that?
Your fault. I'm kidding. It was mine.
You good, bro?
Yeah, I've been feeling.
You look so sad. Why?
He's locked and loaded. He's got a weapon in his hand.
No, I don't.
Put it down. Put it away. Put it away. So, what are some future games I should talk about on the show? Story games.
The one that I think would be pretty cool is In Sound Mind.
In Sound Mind.
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't really know how to describe what style is, but it's a story game regarding this.
It's a survival game.
Yeah, regarding this. I believe he was a therapist. I only played the first episode, and it was a while ago.
It looks interesting because the cover is throwing me off.
Yeah, and you basically go into the stories of your past clients, and there's this main antagonist. I think I don't know what he is or where he is, but you're basically going through, and it's been forever. I can't really give a great.
I would definitely have to check it out, though.
But yeah, it is a wonderful game. I would recommend it. So,
I'm not sure if any of you played Grounded.
I've heard of it.
I've heard about it. I think I have it, but I haven't played it yet.
I have Grounded.
I think that would be a good game to play.
We would have to play ahead of time for sure.
Oh, 100%, and go over. Because I know they not too long ago came out with the actual finished version of the game. Because I've only ever played the kind of the demo.
Is it only the demo? I thought it was always the finished version.
Nope. They added a lot more stuff. You can go a lot farther and do a lot more things, and
Interesting.
yeah, they fixed a lot of
Is the
bugs.
game that hard? Because I remember people saying how long it was.
I have no clue. I'm still waiting to get Game Pass to actually give it a shot now that it's
I have it on
finished.
PC and downloaded, ready to go.
You do?
Play. Yep.
The thing is, are you going to actually play it?
Yeah.
Will you though?
Yeah, I will.
5 minutes.
Play it.
I know some of the other games I had in mind was Hollow Knight, Spider-Man, A Way Out, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing,
I have
Tetris.
Ooh,
and
I
Donkey
could talk
Kong.
about Animal Crossing all day.
See, Animal Crossing is kind of hard because sure it's like there's some story behind it, but you're not playing along with the story. It's just here's story.
You are the story,
Yeah.
and you have to make up of it up as you go,
Yeah.
and like that can only go so far, and can
Yeah.
be very limiting if you don't play the game often or try to go
Consistent,
far with
especially for years.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like in a way.
It's like Minecraft. There's a
Minecraft.
story.
it. Yeah,
There's a story, but it's not.
What if we went into Minecraft story mode?
That'd be interesting. Minecraft story mode. I think I've only played the first 2 seasons,
Yeah, I believe so as well.
but I feel like A Way Out would definitely be an interesting game. Have you guys played A Way Out?
I don't think
It's very
I-
short.
I haven't heard of it.
It is about these 2 prisoners trying to escape, and they become friends, and then they realize that one of them, I don't want to kind of give it away, but one of them, yeah, we got a few seconds. One of them is very bad and turned against them and lied to them the whole time. So,
Oh wait, I know a way out.
yeah.
It's the guy with the
Yeah.
sideburn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would be an interesting game.
Yeah.
But anywho, I hope you guys really enjoyed Ghost, especially with the makeup and the mask. Thank you guys so much for listening. Can't wait to release this and show you guys the pictures. But thank you 3 for joining me on this amazing adventure today. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the makeup